everybody, it's me Stacey here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, and it's time for Saturday with Stacey, YouTube number 262. 262. Now, there is no die cutting in this YouTube. There is no stamping in this YouTube. There is no foiling in this YouTube. But what this YouTube has is, oh my goodness, holy smokes, artichokes type of stuff. I cannot wait to show you what we have using product that you probably already own, or at least you have a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But this is a flash sale YouTube. So there's going to be certain product in this YouTube that is on a flash sale. And then there's going to be other products in this YouTube that are part of the YouTube Yummies that are not on a flash sale. But the whole YouTube is considered flash sale. And let me tell you, I have got product that retails for $44. It's almost $45, $44.91 down to $15.99. And if you already own a sampling of what I'm going to show you to use with it, well, by George, that's crafting on a budget. That's what we like. Use what you have and bring in the new stuff to play with, but marry them together. Don't forget about all that great product you already own, but let's show you what you can do with it, and better yet, let's put it on a flash sale for you. So, easy peasy make and take in YouTube today. Everybody's going to be able to achieve this. It is for beginner, intermediate, advanced, never crafted before. Yes, this YouTube is for you as well. You're going to need baby wipes, I can already tell you that. And I think that when we're all done, you're going to be like, oh, I hope you're going to be like, oh. And I really do have to thank the two companies that came through on the flash sale product for us so that we could keep crafting affordable for you. And then the other companies who helped support with the other items to make those flash sale items go, oh. It is amazing. We've got Prima, we've got Tonic, we've got Marabou, we've got just a little bit of everything for you. Now, I also want to tell you about some changes to the website. A couple YouTubes ago, I had mentioned that there's going to be some changes to the website. And how we change the website really depends upon how much money we're able to save, because we have to hire. I'm not a developer. I can write some basic code, but that's it. But any changes we want to the website, we have to hire somebody to write the code and then implement it in. So we save money and then we'd make a change, and then we save money again and then we make a change. And we've been saving for this change for a while. And the change has to do with how you see your orders, or how you're notified about your orders online. Right now you have two options. When you check out, you can pay now, which means you want to pay for this order right this minute. Or you can pay later, which means you want us to send you a PayPal invoice in the next couple days. And it's up to you. If you want to pay now, please know we don't keep credit cards on file. We don't even see the credit card numbers that you're processing through. We don't see any of that. It is totally and completely secure. In fact, a really high rating of secure. So if you pay now, right now, when you click submit, you get an email saying, thank you so much for your order. And then when you log into your account, you see that that order is awaiting fulfillment. But what if you chose pay later? You click submit, and you also get a copy of your order that says, thank you for your order. And it says, awaiting payment. And then you know that we're going to be sending you a PayPal invoice in a few days. So right now, the only two things that you really see are either awaiting payment or awaiting fulfillment until it ships. Now, once you pay your order, if you're a pay later person, then your order gets changed to awaiting fulfillment once we receive the payment, but then it sits in awaiting fulfillment until it ships. It sits there. And if it's shop that did not hop order, it could be sitting there for 6, 7, 8 months just under awaiting fulfillment. So I really wanted to change this. I wanted to have more steps so that you will see where your order is in place. So today we clicked one of the buttons. I'm still a little nervous about it. And we're still implementing, and it's going to take a little bit of time. But now when you check out, if you choose to pay later, you're still going to see awaiting payment on your order status when you log back into your account. However, if you are a pay now person, you're going to see payment received. Then you know we got your payment. You're still going to get a confirmation of your order. You're still going to get that invoice, but you're going to see payment received. Then, when we marry up the pay laters and the pay nows, because we should take up an entire day at one time, which is why we only allow pay laters 3 days to make their payment. They've got 3 days to make their payment, and then the orders get canceled. Not because we want to cancel them, trust me, we do not. But the orders have to go up in their entirety, their entire day. And we can't let the pay now people wait and wait and wait for somebody who wants to take 2 weeks to pay their pay later. We can't do that. They have to go up as an entire day, and then they get filled in order. So now when your orders go upstairs, it's going to change from payment received to awaiting fulfillment. And then you know your order has actually made it upstairs and has started to process. We're going to get that one down for a little while, and then we're going to be adding in awaiting shipping. So the order goes through quite a few hands. There's lots of hands who touch your order before it ever gets out of here. They go through like 8 different hands before it even leaves here, at least 8. And we're going to be adding once your order has been quality controlled. So your order gets pulled, it gets picked, it gets quality controlled, it gets packed, and then it gets shipped. Once your order gets to quality control and has passed quality control, we're going to be adding on eventually from awaiting fulfillment to awaiting shipping. And you're going to get a whole nother email that says your order is now awaiting shipping, so that you know it's on its way to the shipping room. So hopefully this gives you a better feel of what's going on with your order at any one time. And that means when we process this year's Shop That Did in a Hop, you're going to be able to see, oh, look at my order status changed. It's awaiting fulfillment. That must mean it's upstairs being filled. Oh, look at my order status changed. It's awaiting shipment. That means my order must be on a shipping rack. And then you'll get your final one that says, oh, my order shipped. Here's your tracking number. So again, I know that these sound like very simple and minor changes. For us, they're huge because we have to save to be able to implement things like this. And so I'm excited to finally be able to do this in hopes of giving you more information about the orders you place with us. I'm hoping. My fingers are crossed. I'm sure there will be some hiccups, and I'm sure that there will be some orders that accidentally get marked as awaiting shipping when they're still in quality control. Or we're going to work through the bugs, but we've got to start somewhere. So this is where we're starting, and we hope that it gives you, our family, a better insight as to where your order is. And then if you still have questions, give us a call or email us, absolutely. But it's always nice to see a status update. Oh, it's moved from awaiting payment. Oh, my payment's been received. They received my PayPal payment. Oh, it's now awaiting fulfillment. It's gone upstairs to be fulfilled. Oh, it's gone through quality control. It's now awaiting shipping. Huh, it's shipped. Here's my tracking number. So again, I know they seem very like rudimentary things and that you would think every website already has them, but I know you get tired, but we are a small company and we do have to save for things like this. And I am so excited to finally be able to say that we're able to start implementing it. And then we're going to start saving for the next thing that we want to change about our site, the next improvement we want to make, whether it be to the site or to the stock room, whatever we need to do. We'll save and then we'll implement that as well. Okay, now I've got winner chicken dinner to talk about if you made it through all of that with me. And this is from YouTube number 261, which was my collection of Over the River and Through the Woods. Thank you all. The SMS girl who processes your order said there were so many notes about all the lyrics that she printed them out and she gave them to each and every SMS staff so we could all learn the song. All right, so do you want to know if you've won some of the Simply Defined product from last YouTube 261, which was my collection of Simply Defined dies and stamps and foil plates? Okay, I've got the winners. Our first winner is Justin. Justin, Frichetti? Frichetti? Justin, how about Justin? Justin has won. It's Justin. All right, is that you? If that's you, congratulations. Do the happy dance. You're a winner. Chicken dinner. You're a winner. Chicken dinner. But you're not alone because we always give 2 prizes away. And oh, God bless your picking heart. Really, the last name is Jones. Oh, much love, really. Our second winner is LK Jones. You're a winner, chicken dinner. Hey, just in, LK Jones is a winner, chicken dinner with Justin. Okay, I'm getting a little hokey, right? It's all right, that's me. You're a winner, chicken dinner. You got to do the dance. It's mandatory. Now, how are you going to claim your prize? Well, you've got 30 days from today, from the original airing of today's YouTube. 30 days to email us, and you're going to go to scrapbookingmadesimple.com. You're going to look for the link that says winner, chicken dinner. Follow the directions, send us an email, and we will get your prizes out to you just as quickly as possible. And how do you become a winner, chicken dinner? Well, you have to subscribe to our channel on YouTube, which means you have to get yourself a username and login. So easy peasy. Then find our channel, Scrapbooking Made Simple, click subscribe, and then you are able to leave a comment on every YouTube, and we have a random picker select our winners. Please note that the comments do have to be approved. So you're not going to immediately see it once you post it. They do have to be approved. And yes, we do read all. I read your comments. I read them. I truly do. So once they're approved, then you go into the running. We just ask that you keep your comments kind. You can talk about anything you want. You can comment about anything you want. It doesn't have to be anything to do with this YouTube or Scrapbooking Made Simple or me. You can tell me the best thing that happened in your week. You can tell me that you're having a poopy-doo week and you're struggling. You can post anything as long as it's kind. And if it's kind, it gets approved. And that means the Stacey, the personal appearance of me and my laugh and how much I talk and all of that is off limits. I would greatly appreciate it if you just didn't comment about I talk too long or my laugh is annoying. It's okay. There's somebody out there for everybody on YouTube, and maybe we're not your peep. I understand. It's okay. I will never know that you think that unless you decide to tell me that. And then feelings get hurt. Only about my personal appearance or my laugh or the way I talk or that I talk too much or I was told I'm self-absorbed. Okay, maybe sometimes I suppose. Okay, so I didn't quite know how to respond to that one when she said it was, well, anyway, I won't tell you what she said, but okay. There's lots of wonderful people on YouTube. Lots of us out here trying to teach you how to craft. And not everybody is going to relate, and it is okay if you don't. We understand, and my feelings are perfectly fine with that if you're fine with that. You just don't need to tell me. All right, we are going to get started for today because LK Jones, did I show yours? LK Jones, is that you? And Justin are going to back this up a couple times to make sure they really were the winner chicken dinner, and yes, they really were. We're going to get started. I'm going to tilt on down. We're going to show the make and take that's going on downstairs right now because every Saturday I do a free make and take down in the store. It's me down there with you. Yes, come on in and have a great time. Truly, unless you don't like the way I talk, and then stay home. Because I talk as much there as I do here, but at least you're making something while I'm talking. But I think that most people who come have a wonderful time, and we really do try to show everybody how amazing crafting can be. All right, so I'm going to tilt on down. We're going to get started for today. I've got product from Tonic Studios, I've got product from Prima, I've got product from Marabou, I've got some Simply Defined, and remember, flash sale YouTube. So we're going to tilt on down. We're going to get started for today, and it is good to see you. Down we go. And then we have to zoom on in. And then let me tilt down just a little bit more. I had the most lovely conversation with a couple that came in last week. And he was originally in the music business, but now, well, he does it all. He's amazing. He produces, he edits, he can do it all. And we were talking about lighting. Oh, maybe I'm a little too close. This is the make and take that we're doing this week. So he was talking, well, actually I was picking his brain because I just have fluorescent lights above me. There's no special lighting in here. It's like, gosh, it would be nice to have some soft light just to make my little wrinkles disappear a little bit. And he's like, oh, we could do that for like $150. It's like, oh, maybe. Because right now it's just you and me and the computer or and the camera. Okay, so make and take for this week. Really pretty, but let me show you this one too. And how did we do this? So easy peasy. And I want you to pay close attention to the flowers that we have on here. So there's a couple different flash sale products on this, I'm gonna tilt back, a couple different flash sale products on here, or on this one. But we're gonna start super easy, and then we're gonna get a little bit more difficult. And when I mean more difficult, I mean a little bit less super easy, because everybody is going to be a rock star at this. Okay, first off, let's talk about some of the flash sale product. Craft Perfect, which is Tonic Studios. They have these cards, and these cards are pre-foiled. Look at that, pre-foiled. And the gold and the silver, you get, there's 3 different designs in each, and you get 2 of each design. So in the gold, we have this one, we have this one, and we have here. And then in the silver, so you get a total of 6 cards. In the silver, we have, is this the last one? Yes. In the silver, we have the cute flowers. Look at how cute is that? And then we have here, really pretty, huh? All pre-foiled, and then our last one, which can go either way. Well, they all can go either way, but really nice, pre-foiled. Then on top of that, not only do you get the cards, you get the envelopes too, but they give you the toppers to go with it. And they're already pre-die cut out. So you get happy birthday and sending happy thoughts. And you get thank you. And you get just for you. And with love. And follow your dreams. All in the foil to go with. So it really is a complete card kit, because it gives you your card, it gives you your sentiment, and it gives you your envelope. And you get them both. You get toppers in the gold too. I used one of them, but you get toppers in the gold too. You get let's celebrate. And you get thinking of you. And happy birthday. And for a special someone. So you get toppers in both. So you get 6 cards, you get the envelopes, and you get the sentiments. And these are lovely just on their own, and you could absolutely use them just on their own. But what if we wanted to do something more with them? What if we wanted to zhuzh them up just a wee bit? That is where we are going to start. So I'm going to move them to the side, and I am going to grab. I'm going to grab a silver one. Let's start with a silver one. Now they're pre-scored, ready to go, and I'm going to keep it completely flat. I don't want to open it up. I just want to keep it completely flat because I am going to be playing with my marabou crayons. Probably should have got a green marabou. What do I have over here? Let's see what other color I've got in here. Maybe I'll add a green to it. Okay, well, we're going to go with that. So what is a marabou crayon? Okay, first off, when you think of crayon, most people think of Crayola. These are out of Germany, and over in Europe, crayon is the most common word for a fine art pastel medium, and that's what this is. It's a beautiful pastel that will let you watercolor. It's in a crayon form, and my goodness, okay, so all of this is filled with product, all of it, and they're very, very inexpensive when you are talking about the volume of product that you're getting. And I want to say are they $3.99 a crayon? But my goodness, one crayon is going to last you a really, 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 really long time. And there's still more in there because you use so little of it because they are so highly pigmented. Like I said, you can watercolor with them. And what we're going to be doing today is using them with the cards because that foil acts as a resist. What do you mean a resist? Well, let me show you. Now, if you have Faber-Castell, can you use Faber-Castell instead of marabou? Absolutely you can. You don't have to have marabou if you already have Faber-Castell. Yes, Faber-Castell is a beautiful product too. Not quite as pigmented as the marabou, but yes, they will absolutely work. So that's why I said you may already have some of this product. If you've got Faber-Castells, you do not have to go run out and buy marabou, but you are going to want to run out and get the flash sale deal on the cards. That you're going to want because there's no heat embossing, there's no foiling. You open it up, you set it down, and you are ready to go. Now, let's start with, I don't know, do I want to add some yellow? I don't know. All we can do is play. I have got a baby wipe. Let me tell you, the less expensive your baby wipes are, the better. Woo, Mr. SMS went out and bought me baby wipes. God bless his pea pig and heart. He bought really nice ones, and they're really, really, really wet. I'm actually going to take some of that wetness off my baby wipe. Look at how wet that was. And I suppose if this was going against my baby's bottom, I would want it to be that nice and, wet and moist. But I'm putting it onto paper. So what happens when you add water to paper? It starts to ball and it starts to curl. The less water, the better your paper is. So I took some of the water out of some of the moisture out of my baby wipe. Cheap, inexpensive baby wipes are the best. We usually like the Kirkland brand. Those are usually Sam's Club or Costco brand or dollar store brand also because they're not quite as lush as these. Now, how am I going to color this? Well, I think I am going to start with I've got an art crayon. It's got a little bit of gold to it. And I'm going to take my art crayon and I'm going to put it straight to my baby wipe. Straight to my baby wipe. And this is a goldy one, so it's got a little bit of iridescence to it. And I'm just going to wipe it right on. Now remember, I'm adding moisture to water, moisture to paper. And paper does not like moisture. So I'm not going to sit there and rub and rub and rub and rub. I'm just going to get it on there. And this is why having a baby wipe that's not as wet is a little bit better. Would I use a paper towel that's wet? Probably not, because it's hard to really extract that water out and make sure that it's not too wet. So I would just, if you have a baby wipe that's really wet, I would just do what I did and take the paper towel and just get some of that moisture out of it. There's still lots of moisture in there. Now I'm going to take my next color, which I think I'm going to do my green. Oh, and it's not even opened yet. My green. And I'm going to keep using the exact same baby wipe, and I'm not even going to change where I put my green. I'm just going to go right over that yellowy gold, and then I'm going to come in and I'm going to add some of that green. And mind you, I'm not rubbing really hard. I just want to add some of that color because I don't want that water to start balling up my paper. And then I think I'll come in and I'll add a little bit of blue right over the top of my green. Just kind of blend it on in. And I've taken what was just a very, very basic white card, and I've now tailored it to something that maybe you like better. Maybe you want to add a little zhuzh to it. Maybe a little more green. And you can see that I'm really not curling up yet. And you can see that I don't have little balls everywhere because I'm not rubbing too hard. So here I am. And I went from something white, white, white. Let's see if I have another one just like it. I went from something white, white, white to something that's got color to it. But what happens if you want to add a little more color to it? What happens if you really want to get it intense? That's okay. Which color do you want to intensify? Do we want to do, oh, I have a darker blue. Should we play with a little bit of a darker blue? Same baby wipe. Let's see what happens. So I'm going to kind of go around the edges maybe just a little bit. Kind of blend that in. And now I've added more color to it. Now, I mean, you can go back and back and back as long as you don't have too much moisture on your cloth. And if you want to step away and give it a little chance to dry, you can then even add more color to it. It's up to you how intense and how dark you want that color to really be. Look at how pretty it's really getting. So beautiful. I can add a little more gold if I want. Add some gold down to the edges. Pull that gold in a little bit more. Just in the corners. But can you see how well the paper takes the baby wipe? As long as it's as dry as can be. Oh my gosh, that's really coming out beautiful. And all I did was use baby wipe and 3 crayons. And I went from this, which was absolutely lovely all on its own, to something like that. And because I kept it closed, well, don't do it on, you want to make sure that you've got I was sliding it all over, but put down a piece of paper so that you don't get any of your residual on the back side. But because I kept it closed, it didn't go past over my crease line. But my goodness gracious, in just no time at all, you can have a card made. Now remember, these have that little the little sayings that I can put right on top. So what if I just popped it out? They're already die cut for you. Pop it right on out. Let's put this one over there. And now color it as well. And I don't know what color do I want. Let's start with the gold. Add a little bit more. Just get that gold all the way around. And it's up to you if you want to keep it a solid tone or if you want some areas, because that almost looks like distressed. It's got a little bit darker here, a little bit lighter there. I could come back and I could just do the whole thing and get the whole thing really all the same color if that's what you want. I could darken my edges if that's what you want, because my baby wipe is almost dry. It's just wet enough to make it move. Okay. So now I've got here. But, oh, actually that's not so bad. That's not so bad. But you're losing a little bit of the follow your dreams. You can still see it, but you are losing it just a little bit. Grab your marker. I don't know if this is the right color, but grab your marker. What marker do you have? I grabbed Tombo's. What marker do you have? I'm just going to come in here, and inside I'm just going to follow. I'm going just inside the foiled lines with my marker. So that you can still see those foiled lines, but now you can see the words a little bit easier. And it's up to you if you want to do that. You could have just left it the plain. You can absolutely see the words. It's up to you. Let's just finish it. Follow your, and I'm just going inside. Follow your dreams. Well, I think everybody needs to follow their dreams. If I did not, we would not have scrapbooking made simple. Okay. So it gives it that hand-lettered look. But you retain the foiling because a Tombow marker is transparent. So you don't lose the foiling that goes around the edges of Follow Your Dreams. And then again, like I said, if you really want to, you can go back in, add some more color, and we could edge it a little bit to whatever makes your heart happy. The cool thing is we haven't used anything but a couple art crayons, the Marabou art crayons, or if you've got the Faber-Castell, to do this, and some baby wipes. You didn't have to stamp and emboss and foil yourself, or stamp, heat, emboss to get the resist. You didn't have to foil anything yourself, but you're going to get that really beautiful, beautiful look. How pretty is that? And then I have got my foam. This is simply defined foam. So it comes in, you get 4 sheets. 2 sheets are 3 millimeter thick and 2 sheets are 2 millimeter thick. This is really strong foam, let me tell you. And when you mail something, it stays foamy. It doesn't crush down. So this is my own foam, and what it allows you to do is cut a piece. You can also die cut with it, yes, but you can cut a piece that is big enough for what you want to stick on. Oh, a little bit too big. Zoop. Now I will save those pieces because I can use those little pieces later. I don't throw any foam away. But instead of having a million little foam dots here and there, I've got my dimensional foam, and the 3mm is really thick. I think it's the thickest on the market. And again, you get 2 sheets of each, but look at how nice that is. That means every area has got foam under it, so it's a little more stable, as opposed to adding foam dots all the way around. So when you have a bigger item, sometimes it's nice. And follow your dreams. And poof, it's done. Pretty cool, right? Easy peasy. But I said they come in silver and they come in gold. Let's play with the gold one for just a moment. And I think we'll do this one. So now I've got the gold, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to keep those pieces. I know, shocking, right? That I'm keeping something, because usually I just throw everything away. My foam I keep because there's going to be something where we just need this tiny little sliver to pop it up, and now we have it. Okay, here's my other color. So I've got my gold, and I'm going to do the same thing with the gold as I did with the silver. I'm going to take my wet wipey. I'm going to try and get some of this moisture off if it's too wet. It was sweet of Mr. SMS Michael to go out and get me really nice baby wipes. But I should have told him the cheap brand. Okay, so I've got one that's almost dry. And I think I'm going to take my gold again, because I always do everything with a yellow base. I just do. I don't know why. And the gold does have a little bit of a shimmer to it, which is kind of nice, but this time we're going to add even more shimmer to it. So I'm going to just kind of add my goldie around. Easy peasy mac and cheesy. Want to keep my baby wipe as dry as can be, and I don't want to spend too much time going back and forth because I don't want those little balls to appear. All right, good enough. So there's a start. You can see there's some places where it's a little white, some places where it's a little more yellow, and I think now I'm going to take my red. My red? I don't know. Or my burgundy. My red or my burgundy? Let's go with my burgundy. I do red all the time. Let's change it up a little bit. I put it right on top of the yellow. I'm not going to get a new baby wipe. Why am I putting it right on top of the yellow? Because you've already got yellow down, so it's okay if they blend a little bit. That's what you want. You want that beautiful blended look. And I'm just going to kind of move it around. A little heavier in some places, a little lighter in others. And then I'm going to come back with my yellow right on top of my burgundy. And now use that to help blend everything, make everything marry together. I want everything to just kind of marry together. So I've got some highlights, I've got some lows. I've got where the burgundy and the yellow have mixed to make kind of an orangey color, because that's what marabous do. They're meant to blend. And because my baby wipe is almost dry, I'm able to do this without it causing my paper. Look at, it's not warping, it's not peeling, it's not fuzzing. I'm not getting those little fuzzies. And I can go back in and make it whatever color makes my heart happy. So I took something that was kind of, it wasn't bad, it was fine. If you like the white, great. Maybe you want to use one as white, but you want to do something else for somebody else. In an instant, you can color them. But what if we wanted to zhuzh this up a hair bit more? Are you ready for zhuzhing? Okay. I have got 3D Stemple paint from Viva Decor. Also on it's on a flash sale. We have limited quantities. This is just sheer shimmery happiness in a paste. Now, when you get yours and you open it up, it may have separated. All you need to do is take your back of your tweezers and blend it all back together again. It may have separated. Don't worry. And if you put it away and you come back 3 months later and again it's separated, so you've got, so you can even sort of see that it's separated in there. You just stir it right back up again and you are good to go. So how am I going to use this? Well, I wanted to give my card a sheen. I wanted to give it, now it's got the foil, but maybe I wanted to add a little bit more of a sheen to it. Baby wipe, not going to change. I'm going to stay consistent with my baby wipe. I'm going to grab a little bit of my Viva Decor Stemple paint and I'm going to add it straight to my, and I'm just going to lightly brush it all over. I'm just going to cover my card in it. Pick up a little bit more. And I have now added just a really pretty sheen. It's not an in-your-face sheen. Maybe a little bit more up there, a little bit more. It's not an in-your-face sheen, it's a simple sheen. And it dries almost instantaneously. But now I've given my card, look at that sheen on my card. It's beautiful. And it doesn't take away from the color that's underneath because Stemple paint can also be very, very, very transparent. So it just kind of lays on top without necessarily, it's not covering up and hiding. If you put on a nice thin coat, it's not hiding what we did with the marabou crayon. It's just adding a little bit more. And because we've got the foil from Tonic Studios already done on the card, the Stemple paint is also resisting off that foil and it's not sticking to it. So you still have that beautiful dimensioned foil and you can feel the foil and the Stemple, and it's already, look at it, it's all already dry. And the Stemple paint doesn't interfere with any of it, but it takes it up a little bit more. Oh yeah, you can see the sheen now. The sheen and no sheen. It's really up to you, but if you wanted to zhuzh it up even more, can you use the Stemple paint all by itself? Sure you can. Let's take this one. Sure you can. Let me get a new baby wipe because I don't want to add any color by mistake. Let me get it all off. Oh, but my fingers have got color on them, but that's okay. So a more dry baby wipe, pick up some of my Stemple paint, and let's just do a dusting all the way around my card, all the way around. Can you see the sheen that I added to it? I don't know if you can or not. I can never tell what you can see. But I took it from being a super bright white, to a champagne-y, beautiful foiled. It looks amazing. It's got just a little bit of shimmer to it. It's softened the white quite a bit. And now I can finish it. I can do whatever I want with it. I just changed it up just a hair, and it feels like velvet. It almost feels like expensive velvet paper, and it's got that look to it. So it feels like it's got a texture to it, but it's soft and smooth. It's just lovely. And again, it kind of softens them just a little bit. And yeah, you can do it with any color, absolutely, any color of the stempel paint. Just remember, less is more, and it does dry super fast. It's dry. But the stempel paint did not go over the resist, the foiling, and obscure it. It's still there for you to see, and it's still absolutely beautiful. So you can use the stempel paint all by itself. It really is a very, very, very lovely, lovely product. So let's finish this one out and do something with it. Let's take the thank you. And let's take a blue. I like this blue. I've changed my mind. Let's take a blue. Let's go all the way over. And take a little more water out of this. It's very wet. Okay, see, look at it, it's still really, really wet. So I took a little bit of the water out again, and I'm going to add a little bit more blue. And I'm going to go around the edges just to give the edges a little bit more depth to them. A little bit more depth on my edges. So that's where I'm at now. But then let's just take a little bit of that shimmer. A little bit of that shimmer. Get a little bit of that shimmer and shine on there. And then I can take a little bit of maybe I want a little bit more blue, just a little bit. So I already put my stempel paint on, and now I'm coming back and adding just a little bit more blue because I just really want that blue to be a little bit heavier on the outsides, just to give a little bit more dimension. Maybe just a little bit more there. A little bit more around the outsides just to give it a little bit more dimension. Can you see that sheen? And then I can take my foam, cut myself off a nice piece as opposed to putting a million little pop dots because it's a really big piece. So you'd rather have a nice piece of foam that will give it some stability. I could have put ribbon. Oh, I could have put the blue ribbon right behind it too. But now I've made a very simple, easy card. And maybe, just maybe, did I go too far? I don't know. Maybe just a little bit of blue around the edges. But then it was so pretty just as the white. But this is playtime. Just to give a little bit of blue around the edges. I don't know, what do you think? I love it. I love it. I know the camera, people will come in the store all the time and say, oh, the camera didn't do it justice. So, but it is truly beautiful. This is using the Craft Perfect cards by Tonic Studios, pre-foiled, ready to go as a resist with some marabou crayons, some Stemple paint, and a baby wipe. That's all we've gotten into so far to make some very, very pretty, pretty things. But what if we wanted to do more? What else can we use these marabou crayons for? And what else has a resist to them? Well, let me show you. We have in from Prima, I should probably wipe this up. We have in from Prima on a flash sale some of their resist canvas. Now, what is resist canvas and why would you want it? Well, one, because it's for a great price. That's one of the reasons. Two, let me find a piece. Okay, this is resist canvas. And you're like, uh-huh, yep. Not too exciting, Stacey. I know, not too exciting, but let's make it exciting, right? Let's take another baby wipe. I'm gonna try and only work with baby wipes today. Baby wipes get from the dollar store. Gosh, now I don't know which is the baby wipe. Look at how much, love you, Michael. Next time, cheap, cheap, cheap. All right, so got some water out of it. You don't need to get as much water out of your baby wipe because this is canvas. It is not like water. It's not going to curl and misshapen and get little balls all over it. It's not paper. So you have a little more flexibility with how much is on your baby wipe. But what does it look like and why would I want them? Well, let's take our marabou crayon again. And let's go. Let's get some on there. And let's go. And let's get some on there. And away we go. I want to get this nice and vibrant because once I get all of that marabou crayon on, I'm then going to wipe some of it off. And what I'm wiping off is going to leave behind a beautiful resist pattern that has been put right on that piece of canvas that looked just plain and yucky. But we can do more with it. Sure we can. Let's take another color of marabou. And let's just add it right to our baby wipe. And let's go in there and let's add some red in there around the edges and make these petals a little red. So it's blending with the yellow. And once I've got my crayon the way I want it, and as much red as I want all the way around, I'm going to come back with a clean piece of my baby wipe, and I'm going to wipe off some of that crayon. And it's going to show that white come through again. That resist is going to show right back on up. How cute is that? And I could even go darker. I really could. I could get that red. I mean, I could really make that this canvas piece, because it's able to stand up to the water and the rubbing because it is canvas. So let's get it even more dark. So once I've got my marabou all the way around it, now look at it, it's really dark. I'm gonna come back with a piece that's white, a nice clean piece, and I'm gonna wipe some of it off so that my resist comes right back through again. And that white pattern that is defining my flower is there for you to see. Oh, how's that looking? Isn't that pretty? Then I could rub into my yellow a little bit and make orange, because red and yellow makes orange, and I could make a little bit of orange, and then I could go back and pull some of that out. It's really what makes your heart happy. But we took a piece of canvas and made it something special, because that resist has already been put on the canvas by Prima. Already there for you. Oh my goodness gracious. They're beautiful. Let me find another one. Oh, I don't know what, I got a whole mess of them over here. The girls were so good about keeping them separate, and I just kind of moved them all together. Oh, I like this one. No, this one's good. Let's do a flourish, and let's do a corner, and I don't know what that is. I've got a bunch of different flowers. Oh, and a cute bow. Okay, let's do the cute bow real quick. Cute bow. And what color do we want to do it in? Well, we can do a blue bow, because I didn't bring too many colors. What color do I have over there? I'm trying to see if I can reach them. Let's do a blue bow. So I take my water out, grab my blue, and it's like magic. So right now, this is what it looks like. Kind of blah. Ooh, how cute is this? This is easy peasy. How cute is that bow? So I've got my color as dark as I want it to be. Got it as dark as I want it to be. And now, so here I am, it's as dark as I want it to be. But now I'm gonna come back with a little bit of my wet wipe where there's no color, and I'm just gonna wipe it off a little bit so that white becomes even whiter. How cute is that? Don't know what we're gonna do with it, but we'll make a card somewhere with it. We'll do something with it. Same thing with my flourish. Let's grab another wet wipey. You can see that the reason you want to buy dollar store wet wipies, you go through quite a few of them. Get my moisture off. Let's use my yellow, my gold. This is actually a gold. Let's use my gold. Let's get my color down there. And I'm not being gentle, I'm getting right in there and rubbing right away. Had a little blue on my fingers, but and you can totally see where I'm putting the color and that the resist is starting to come up. I haven't wiped it yet to get all the yellow off the resist. Right now, I'm just trying to get my gold color down. Just trying to get my gold color down. And then I'm going to take my wipey with has no color on it and just kind of wipe it all off so that resist comes out better. So that's it in all yellow, and it's a beautiful little flourish. But what if we wanted to add a little bit of green to it? What's going to happen if we add a little bit of green? Let's just put some green. Just add some more down here. And some at the bottom. And just blend that on in. And then, so this is where I'm at right now. And then maybe we take a little bit more of the yellow, the gold, and put that on top of the green. And go back on top so it blends all my colors together. So it just finishes it off when you add a little bit of the original color right back on top. It kind of smooths everything in place and blends everything together. And then a little piece of clear just to wipe off some of my resist. And then my flower. Okay, my flower on top of my flourish. I don't know if on top of my card. Sure, that works. It's not quite the right color card, but absolutely. How pretty is that? Oh my goodness gracious. And you could even grab some of the little small flowers. Oh, they have a butterfly in one of them. Okay. So I used the red. So let's go back. I know. You get it, but I'm supposed to use a new wet wipey, but that's okay. Let's do the butterfly. And let's get him nice and red. Nice and red. And then I'm going to take, so the distress or the resist is kind of hidden a little bit. I'm going to take and I'm going to wipe them off so that resist comes back. So it's vibrant white. It's a nice, beautiful white. Oh, now you can see the butterfly much better. Much better. And if I really wanted to, I could add just a little bit of yellow just on the outside. Just a little bit of yellow on the outside of him. And then he could go here. Oh my gosh, so stinking cute. And easy peasy. I must have Stacey. Oh, it couldn't be any closer to me than it was. Let's just try and tape some of this down. So I'm going to put a little bit of Stacey tape on my flourish. And maybe it's too wet. See if I can pull it up. No can do. It's still too wet to hold the tape. Let's see if I can get it on my hand. Come on. Oh, there we go. Okay, so take a little bit of my Stacey tape, make a goober out of it. What's a goober? It's kind of where you just kind of roll it up into a ball. Is it still gonna stick? Nope, not gonna stick. We're gonna have to wait till it dries. So stay put glue would work, but I was hoping to put it all down and make a really pretty card to take downstairs after the YouTube. Such a pretty card. But look at how beautiful. That resist is amazing, and it all starts with just a piece of canvas that doesn't look like anything. It doesn't look like anything. But you can certainly take it and make it do a whole lot more. Do we have a small little one? I don't know what that one is. Maybe I can do, that's awful big. Okay, so let's take and we'll do one more. And let's get a new wet wipe. And let's just kind of take out some of the moisture. And let's see what happens when I do a soft pink. So let's add a soft pink all the way around it. Oh my gosh, this one's so pretty. Soft pink all the way around. Soft pink. Isn't that beautiful? Wipe off the white just a little bit so that white becomes more vibrant. Let's go back and add a little bit of my dark pink just around the edges. Let's go back, grab a little bit of soft pink, kind of marry it all together. Wipe off my center, and you can start to build flowers. And then I could put this one in, or I could put this on top of this one, and I could take a small one here and put that one there, and I can start building beautiful canvas flowers. Or I can just leave them and put a lovely little center, a little pearl or a little bling in the center. But how pretty are they? And because they're canvas, you get to decide how to color them. Absolutely, you get to decide. Faber-Castell, marabou, you could even take watercolor and paint it all on and then wipe it off. You decide. You could mist these. You have options with these. And if you want to, you can absolutely take the stempel paint, a little bit of stempel paint right over it, and let's add some shimmer and shine. Okay, maybe a lot of stempel paint. I got a little carried away there. And now I've got shimmer and shine to it. And it's so pretty. Can you use the stempel paint by its own? Sure, let's pull out a color of stempel. Oh, see, this is a good one. Can you see how it's separated? This is a good one. It's all kind of separated in there. Let's stir it up. And, well, we got a late delivery today. Stempel paint. Get it all over so it's totally covered how you want it. And then a clean part of your baby wipe. Okay, I'm gonna have to look for a clean part of my baby wipe and come back to bring that resist back out. And now I've got a shimmery, shiny flower. And if I wanted to, I could, well, this one's a little big to do that with, but I could take this one and put that one in there and start building flowers. So very pretty and really easy to do. I know I didn't wipe off the water, but I want to get it in there. I want to get it on. And the canvas can take the water so much better than the paper. And then wipe it off a little bit to bring that, and then put that in there. And then you can start scrunching and making it what you want it to be, and put a center in there, and you've got beautiful flowers. There are 9 kits. There are 9 separate packages of the Resist canvas in the flash sale, and that was what was for almost $45. 9 separate kits, and I want to say a lot of them have I don't know, 30 pieces, 35 pieces, 40 pieces per package, to make the most beautiful, beautiful things. So pretty. What do I have here? Oh, I have this one. Could have taken this one and put that there, and put that there, and put that there, and put that on there. I mean, it's up to you how you want to decorate and how you want to color, because these are plain. They're waiting for you to be inspired. They're waiting for you to make something in colors that makes your best friend's heart happy, or your daughter, or your son. Yes, we've got things in these. They're not all flowers. There's little ticket stubs, and there's frames. I think that's a frame. Couldn't tell you what it is. I can't see it because it's because it's on a resist, but let's see what that is. Every set has different things in it. So you've got things that you can use for guys. You've got things you can use for travel. Oh, who knew? Who knew? Look at how cute is this? And then you could wait till it dries, and then, or you could heat set it dry, and then you could stamp in the middle of it, and you could throw embossing powder down once it's dry and heat it and put for you or dad or whatever. There's a million different little pieces to make these up. And when you use them in conjunction with the cards from Tonic Studios, they're Craft Perfect cards, you've got the marriage of a happy making here. And if you already have Faber-Castell or Marabou, you don't need to add any more. The Stemple Paint is on sale, but could you add shimmer another way? Of course you can. Do you have a mist that will allow you to shimmer? Sure, use that. There's many ways of adding shimmer and shine to it. It's up to you to use what you've got or take advantage of the unbelievable pricing we have on it. But I would certainly rather see you, as opposed to buying the Stemple Paint because you already have stuff to make something shiny, I would just as soon see you actually get the cards and the pack of the 9 packs. There's 9 packs. So let's say if there's on average 30 per pack, that's 270 resist pieces for $15.99 and not $44.91. And then the cards, you'll get a pack of silver and you'll get a pack of gold. They usually are $11.98. They're on sale for $7.99. And that way, for under 25 bucks, go, you've got to play. Holy smokes, artichokes. Now, there was not an easy way to show you what comes in. Boy, have I made a mess. Holy smokes. There wasn't an easy way of showing what comes in the packs of the Resist. So we kind of made some storyboards. Look at this one. This is where we started to blend color and add shimmer, and I mean, we were just going to town. So we made some sample boards to help you understand what the shapes are going to be. So this is by no means everything that comes in this one, which is printery shapes, okay? But this is a sample of what's in the printery shapes, and I used that one, and I had that one out there. So there's one of the kits. Here's one of the flowers. Look at the cute little polka dots on them. That's what resists those cute little polka dots. This one happens to be flowers, okay? Then we have flowers and bows. Okay, and they're canvas, so you know you can put a barrette on those. Absolutely. Oh, you could make headbands with these. Oh my gosh, how cute. You could decorate your tennis shoes with them. You could make them a patch. Oh, here's heart flowers. Oh, that's because the little pieces that resist are little hearts. They're not dots, they're little hearts. Is that so cute? So remember, all of these come in the bundle. You get all of it for $15.99. Here's flowers number 2. And remember, this is just some of the shapes. We couldn't show you all of them. Here's delicate shapes. Oh, how pretty is this? Look at how beautiful is that? Think of all the things you could decorate with these because they're canvas and not paper. Because they're going to stand up to the test of time, because they're canvas and they're not just going to disintegrate. Here we have vacation. So you've got the Eiffel Tower, and you've got little postage notes, and you've got little blank areas to do stuff with. And here is Doodle Doo. Okay, Doodle Doo. And shabby shapes. Wouldn't that look beautiful on a layout? Wouldn't that be absolutely gorgeous? And oh my goodness gracious, if you did this with a fabric paint and then wiped it off and put this up the leg of your capri, wouldn't that be darling? And this on a pocket? Really cute. And you don't have to pick. You don't have to say, oh, I just want this one and I just want this one. You get them all. And at $15.99, if there's a set or two that's not your most favorite, give them to your friends. But my goodness, if you've got a crafting group and you guys all want to play, this is the way to do it. You buy a set and you all go on your crafting day and play away. And then, of course, like I said, we've got the sets of the Craft Perfect cards. You get 6 cards in each. So 2, oh, they really got them in there. Good. You get 3 different designs in both cards sets. So 3 different designs in the silver, 3 different designs in the gold. You get 2 of each design, plus you get all of those sentiments. So if you are not a stamper, do not worry. They gave you all of those sentiments. You get 6 different sentiments to put on the card, in the card, however you want to do it. And those are also on a flash sale price. So let me show you some of the samples the girls did. I have made a disaster area. Okay, so that was the make and take. See, and we did the little resist dotties. That's the make and take. That one I made while you watched. And that one I made while you watched. And then the girls did these. And they just added a little bit of bling. They matted it a little bit. Nothing special. Nothing too crazy. How pretty is this? Oh my gosh, that's beautiful, you guys. Beautiful. Oh, this one's beautiful too. Absolutely beautiful. All done with marabou. This was all done with marabou. These are canvas. So the only thing we've really used is the marabou crayons, wet wipes, the resist canvas from Prima and the foil resist cards from Tonic. Oh, and here we've gotten into some of just the resist. Just using the resist canvas to make your cards. How cute is that? Just using the resist canvas. See, isn't this a great guy card? I told you there'd be guy card stuff. How pretty is that? And then I've got these over here too. Let me pull these out. So again, just using the resist canvas now. Just making cards using the resist. I can see this. I don't know, is that what it is? No, is that what it is? I don't know what it is. It's bothering me, but that's okay. Just using the resist canvases and layering them and using your paper that you already have. Oh, okay, look at this one. Again, just using the resist canvas. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4, 5. Beautiful. That's beautiful. Oh my, these are all gorgeous. Look at the birdies you get in the resist canvas. And the postcard. This is also the resist canvas. This is a piece of canvas. How pretty. Claire, SMS Girl Claire, did the majority of these and she just rocked it. Oh, and with the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower is a piece of resist canvas. Absolutely rocked it. And here you've got the fleur-de-lis, which is actually a really long piece, and some flowers, all resist canvas. And here you have fly. Again, resist, resist, resist. You can do this. You see, I only used baby wipes, marabous, some resist canvas. Did I show this one? This one's gorgeous too. I don't even know if I showed that one. Look at how pretty is that. The cards, the resist canvas, and we were off to the races. We were doing our thing. So if you want to travel and you need to take something with you, well, if you're in the airport, you can absolutely buy the baby wipes in the airport. They're going to be a little expensive, but I think you can get on a plane with baby wipes. Sure you can. And all of this will go on a plane, and you could be traveling with this in your RV, on a plane, in a hotel room. Condensed, consolidated, and yet totally effective. All right, you guys. See, I told you it wasn't going to be as long as it was before. I'm going to tilt on up. Hello. And I'm going to back it on out. Hello. And I'm going to say, remember, there's going to be some changes to the website. So if you have any questions, when you see that your order status has changed, give us a call, but not too many. There's only 2 phone lines here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. And so, but there are going to be some changes and hopefully improving to make it better for you. And then all of this stuff is on a YouTube Yummy. Again, you've got the packs from Prima, 9 of them in here, 9 separate packs. We'll show them all online in the bundle. You'll see all 9 packs. Original retail is $44.91. Sale price is $15.99 for about 270 pieces of resist canvas. Or you have the cards from Tonic. So pretty. Those of you who want to foil, who can't foil because you don't have a Go Press and Foil, and you can color them yourself and make them beautiful. You can make them beautiful. And they're affordable at $7.99. That gets you 12 cards, 12 envelopes, 12 sentiments for $7.99. Wahoo, kachoo. All right, you guys, it's me, Stacey, Scrapbooking Made Simple. I will be back for my next YouTube, which is kind of going to be a surfaces YouTube. We're going to talk about some surfaces and how they work and how they differ from each other. And we're going to be bringing back some Simply Refined dies. So that's next week. Do not forget to post your comment. Post your comment to have a chance to be a winner chicken dinner, and you never know when we might just call your name. Where are you going to find all of this great stuff? Scrapbookingmadesimple.com. If you can't, well, you can't find the flash sale in your local retailer. I'm sorry, but maybe they have Marabou's or Faber-Castell. So if you have a local retail shop, go visit them and see if they've got the Marabou markers or the Faber-Castell or the Tombow. But you can't get the flash sale from them. Unfortunately, that you'll have to get through us. And don't forget about the foam. My dimensional foam, I think you're going to love, love, love. All right, I will see you next week. Bye, everybody.